Hi everybody, my name's Ruth Sternberg and I am a ceremonial celebrant here in Columbus, Ohio. That means that I perform weddings and other life cycle ceremonies. I decided to make this video today because I get an interesting question from a lot of my couples, and that is, I'm looking for somebody to perform my wedding, but I have absolutely no idea how I'm supposed to figure out if this person is the right person or not. So I decided just to make this little video to give you a few tips. And so I'll just jump right in. First of all, you want to find somebody who's a good listener. Somebody who's going to sit with you, listen to your story, listen to your concerns and the things that you want to do with your ceremony, the people you want to include. And the ceremony is really a story. It's a story of your journey as you change your identity from a single person to a married person. And you want your ceremony to be a reflection of how you feel about that journey and what that journey represents for you. And it can take some effort to get to that point. Number 2 is you want to ask the person, how do they put their ceremonies together? Where do they get the material? Is it going to be a bunch of canned readings that they've been collecting and you just go through a book and you pick them out, which is perfectly fine if that's what you want? Or are they going to research what's appropriate to tell your particular story? Are they going to include interviews with you and perhaps your family? Are they going to quote you directly? Are they going to actually write something that speaks to exactly what the feeling is that your ceremony is trying to convey? Number 3, is the rehearsal part of what they're offering you? A lot of officiants will tack on an extra fee for that. I really strongly believe that the rehearsal has to be part of what you're doing because you need to feel comfortable the day of your wedding. And when I do rehearsals, I usually run the whole wedding party through the logistics of who's going to walk in, who's going to hold the rings. If we have additional rituals, I want to know, how are we going to do that? I want them to feel what that's going to feel like. And some couples want to rehearse their vows in private so they feel comfortable saying them. Although I want to tell you, being emotional during your ceremony, it's completely fine. When you get married, you really are there to express a certain degree of vulnerability within your own community of family and friends. The next tip I'm going to give you is, what's the contingency plan in case something happens? Now, it probably won't, but you want to know if the person has other officiants in their network. Suppose that someone gets sick. Suppose someone has a flat tire. You never know. You want to make sure that there's some kind of backup plan in place. That should give you some good ideas of where to start. Happy wedding planning.